Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Miguel Perez, and today we're going to talk about my settings in Apex Legends. Now, with the recent update where we can add custom reticles to our guns, well, custom color reticles to our guns, and the fact that I've changed quite a bit of my setup as of late, I figured now might be the best time to talk about the new settings that I've been running and also why it works well. Anyways, let's just hop right into it. For the most part, everything around here is the exact same as before. Compact, off, stacking, faded, these three on, these two disabled. Jetpack control, always keep it on hold. I don't know anybody that has it on toggle. Incoming damage feedback is 3D. Taking damage closest death box, that's enabled. Pop-up is enabled. Streamer mode is disabled. And the rest of these I don't really touch. The one thing that I do want to talk about is the reticle. So I have been rocking a bright green reticle. This is just what feels comfortable for me, and with this recent patch, it has helped me tremendously with my gameplay. As for colorblind mode, I used to play with Tritanopia, but now that I have a bright green reticle, I disabled the colorblind mode. Subtitles still disabled, everything else is the exact same. Moving over to mouse and keyboard, another change that I made is to my ADS mouse sensitivity. So I used to play on the 1.2 sensitivity, but now I have decreased it back to the 1.0. Just because for me, this feels a lot better, especially with this sensitivity. Mouse acceleration is off, everything for the mouse is off. My keybinds are the exact same as before. WASD to move, C to sprint. I use my spacebar and my scroll wheel to jump. I have crouch on hold. Still use all of my other abilities. And I'm just going to scroll down real quick just because there is one keybind that I recently changed. And that is to the Cycle Weapon keybind. So I used to have this unbound. And as of late, I decided to switch it over to bind it to my G key. This just makes it so that I can switch weapons fast, especially since I'm using my scroll wheel for interact as well as jump. Whip grenade is still the same. I still have it set to V. Survival items, I have it set to my left alt key. I do tilt my keyboard at a 45-degree angle, so this is easy for me to touch. My health items are still on H. Everything else is bound to my number keys. Utility actions, I have that set to my mouse buttons. Inspect weapon, completely disabled. I do not inspect my weapons. I don't use emotes. Pings, I have them bound to X and T. And this is where things start to change. So I did not have any pings or any set ping keys for a while. And that's because I was using a 60% keyboard. I have since switched back to using a 10 keyless keyboard. I am using the Apex Pro TKL. And having the F1 keys be set to ping keys is really good. My push to talk is the exact same as every other game. It's left control. I also double bound it to my N key because there are times when I can't get to my left control key, so having something a bit easier to touch is very beneficial. No screenshots, no character infos. Controller, my sticks are the exact same, and my camera is kind of out of the way. I'm going to do some live edits right about there. Let us go. There we go. And you cannot see the screen. One moment. And there we go. Okay. So, jump is still my A. I still highly recommend that you do this. Switch your crouch to your thumbstick and your melee to your B key. This is just amazing in Apex Legends. Let's see here. Stick layout is the exact same. Crouch button is set to hold. Aim button, I have that set to my toggle. Trigger dead zones, I have no trigger dead zones whatsoever. I keep those as low as possible. Look sensitivity is still set to 5. Look sensitivity for ADS is 4. Response curve is classic. Look dead zone is small. Per optic settings. This is what I'm running on everything. Feel free to copy them if you really want to. Look movement dead zone, still small. Inverted look is off. Vibration is disabled, and I do not use advanced look controls just because, well, I like to keep things simple. Simple is better in my opinion. And display mode, I have not changed anything. I'm still running the exact same settings for my visuals. Visuals. And that is pretty much it. Alright. Thank you guys so much for watching this Apex video. Apex update is what I meant to say. And I will see you next time. Man, I need more coffee.